back to the Girl Cave. I have been both looking forward to and dreading this moment. Yes, it is time for me to tackle my first hotspot, and that is this binder. Now, truly, I could have picked an easier hotspot to begin with, like maybe the shirt that needs to be mended or the chair that needs to be taken care of, but my mama raised a strong, confident woman. So I am going to tackle the big one. Now, this is gonna be scary because I think the easiest, well, not the easiest way, but the best way would be to just take everything out of the binder and start fresh. And that, my friends, is frightening. I don't know if I can do it. Can I do it? I just don't know how to tackle this. Oh, but I know I have to because there are some pages that came out and it's a mess. So I will be fast forwarding this because I wonder how long it's gonna take me. Comment below and give me your best guess as how long it's gonna take me to go through this binder, organize it, and if needed, purge. Leave me that comment below. How long do you think it took me? And I will reply to you with the correct answer. Let's get started. So if you see at the very front, I have my themes and sentiments list. It's an example list from Totally Tiffany. And I just marked the ones that I do have because there's a lot of them that I don't really, they're not relevant to my life. And even as I look at it, I know now that some of them I've actually taken out and created kits for them. All of my military papers and stickers I have in a different area of the room. I do know that I have some military stickers in here. They're more like the vintage style, and some of them I've kept here because I could use them for a different type of layout. Maybe if I'm doing like a heritage layout or something similar. As well as my boys and men. I have all of that paper and stickers apart. However, I do have some here that I could use for pages that are not specifically for men. Let me find a spot where I can actually open the binder. Oh, this is gonna be so messy. This is gonna be so messy. It's frightening. Oh, okay. All my alphas. I know there's some alphas that are very difficult to use because I don't have a lot of vowels left over. So I'm gonna look at them and I might just take them out and use them to create scrappy layouts, which make sure that you hit that subscribe button because there's gonna be another series where I just use alphas that are almost done or I'm tired of having them in my book. We're gonna do a lot of alpha layouts. Oh, where do I even put this? Good grief. There will be things that you will not be able to see because although this table is large, it's not large enough. Now this section right here at the very back, I had words, phrases, and I had tags. But because it was at the end of my book, I wasn't even looking for them. So I'm gonna move this section to the very front so that whenever I'm working, I see them. You know, because out of sight, out of mind. And then, because I do have to use my alphas, those can go to the back because I'm gonna be forced to go through them anyway. Oi, let me go this way. And as I put that over there, I think I know how I'm going to tackle this. So I'm gonna make 3 separate piles. One pile for stickers, one pile for alphas, and one pile for words and phrases. And then I'll work on each pile individually. I think that will be a little easier. This right here, I'm going to include this in my bash kit. I love this. Like, I like everything about this. I like the colors. They're fun. That one, not so much. I use these circles on a layout that I made for about my mom and dad when we were playing bocce. I'll make sure to link that video because that layout turned out so cute. But these are cute colors, and I can start a kit with this. Pull out some more of the yellows, maybe the reds. Not so much the yellows. Like I want to pull out the darker colors, the reds and the blues, and use this as a page starter. Put that over there. Okay, I got a plan. I have a plan. See here, I have some stickers that have to do with travel. And rather than keeping it with my travel kit, I have them here because sometimes there are a few things that I can use for pages that have nothing to do with travel. Like family time, yield for fun. I could use that for pretty much any type of layout. This is the beginning of my alphas. And then these are my stickers. And there go my alphas flying everywhere. It's gonna be a messy day. It's gonna be a messy day. Which is fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I don't want to get rid of this list. And you could probably still find this on the totallytiffany.com. I'll try and find it for you and link it below. This gives you a suggestion as to the different themes. If you, oh, look what I found, wax paper. I have no idea that was there. Okay. You can organize your stickers and even your papers too by themes and sentiments, by color, by calendar. I do a little bit of all three. So if it's a specific theme like my military, that I keep completely separate. All the papers, all the stickers, all the die cuts that I have for patriotic pages go together into a large bag that I got from the Dollar Tree, those large bags that you get. And I have paper pads and they're everything. So that is one big honking kit. This will go at the very front. And then I said that I want to start with my words and phrases. So at this point, I'm going to fast forward most of it. Okay. Hope you are working along with me today. Put on some music and tackle an area of your room.
I have some old rub-on letters and some vellum phrases. Like this one says scrapbooking. I want to use it for a particular layout. But I have so many rub-ons and I don't want to get rid of them because I enjoy using them and I know for a fact that they're coming back. So I really don't want to get rid of these and then start buying new ones. I have, most of them are black and white, but I have a few that are with color and they're just so pretty on the page. I think the ultimate goal for me would be to use this binder for my words and phrases and stickers and eliminate my alphas. Maybe not completely because that would take me a long time, maybe 3 years, maybe 5. But I want to make more space in this binder for my 12 by 12 sticker sheets and chipboard sheets that I've purchased that are newer but don't specifically belong with a collection, and I don't have a home for them right now. I have them on my Rascot cart, but I don't know, I feel like I'm looking for embellishments in 2 places, like the same type of embellishments in 2 separate places, and I'd rather have them all in this binder. That way when I do go to a crop, I can just grab the binder and I have everything that I need at my fingertips, because I don't like packing a lot of things for retreats, mostly because it gets heavy and I can't lift it. I've been thinking of challenging myself this year into starting with my embellishments for my page kits. So rather than picking my pictures, then my papers, then my embellishments, I might start with the pictures and then the embellishments and pick my paper to match the colors in the embellishments. I think if I do that, it might be easier to use these up. Although really the big portion of this binder are my alphas. That's what's taking up the most space. Whenever I use an 8.5 by 11 sheet protector, it doesn't fit as well, meaning that the product sticks out a little bit higher than if it were sitting in a 12 by 12 sheet protector. But I don't want to use a 12 by 12 sheet and then have the product flopping around in it. So I just try and trim it as best as I can to make it fit. So this tiny attacher, the stapler, I had been wanting it for quite a while, and honestly I can't tell you if I purchased it in 2019 or 2020, but I can tell you that this might have been the very first time that I've used it. That's shameful, I know. I'm not sure if I want to keep this chipboard here or put it with my boy theme paper, but I'm sure that maybe I could use some of the phrases in other pages that have nothing to do with boy. I have this entire sheet of foiled frames, but I don't really know how to use foil paper. It's difficult for me. Not that I don't know how to use it, I just find it difficult. I have these journaling cards there rather than with my other journaling cards, only because it's a 12 by 12 sheet and it's just easier to keep there. And then I have quite a few of those 6 by 12 sticker sheets with tags and words, and most of them are chipboard actually. And as I go through them, if I find something that I feel would go well with another package, like they have similar colors, I move it around and put it with that particular product because I think I would use them together. Those two red journaling cards, I'm throwing them away because they're not my style. That brown strip is not my style either, but I'll keep it just a little bit longer. I don't know why. And towards the very back, I have so many of these word stickers, and I have some frames that I could have been using, but because they were at the back of my binder, I was never really going that far and never seeing them. So that is the reason why I really wanted to move this section of that binder towards the front, so that every time that I go in there looking for my alphas, I will see them and be reminded of what I have and use them up, because I don't want to collect them, I want to actually use them. Towards the very back, I find these old stencils, and I am going to keep them because I think they're so cool. I think I can use them in my Bible journaling. I have a few new ones, mostly from Tim Holtz. So I am not getting rid of them. I will keep them. I will make sure to use them every once in a while. I especially like them with boy pages. I don't know why. I just do. I also have these two quite large vellum phrases, and I've used some of them, but again, I don't really look at them quite often. So I'm hoping that by moving them up front, I will remind myself to look through them, because they're pretty good for like layering behind pictures or as journaling basis. And that's it. Now, rather than going into my second section, which would be my theme stickers, I'm actually going to go towards the back and work with my alphas, because that way I know the binder is going to be quite full and it'll be easier to open it towards the middle and put my theme stickers in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working with the front, I'm working with the back, and that way I'll have the middle open and not have to fight with the 3 rings and have my sheets come out easily. I have maybe 3 or 4 of these larger letters that the manufacturers only put like 1 letter of each. How are you even supposed to use that? I don't know why they made them like that. I don't know why I bought them like that. But I find them difficult to use, so they're still unused. They're brand new. And then I also learned about myself that I don't like using multicolored letters. I like writing my word in the same color. I don't mind using different colors on my page, but each word must be in the same color. I'm pretty sure that once I start with my layouts based on alphas, the multicolored ones will be the first one to go because I don't like using them for my titles. Something else that I've learned about myself, I don't particularly like using letters that are in circles. I can use them on my title like a connecting word, but not the main. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Have I mentioned that I'm not ever going to buy flat sticker letters again? Actually, I'm not going to buy thickers either unless they are phrases that I can use as titles, but just the alphas, no. From now on, once these are done, I'm just making my own using my Cricut or my Gemini Junior and some dies. And I've actually been enjoying, I've been using the craft foam, and really they look just like store-bought thickers. And Hobby Lobby even has some glittered craft foam. So if you want some glittery letters, just go to Hobby Lobby, buy yourself a sheet, and it'll be a lot cheaper, and you will have all the vowels that you need. I wonder how many of these I can actually use up this year, and what will my feelings be about them by the end of the year? Will I want to get rid of them without even giving them a second look? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this year goes. But they are taking up so much space in this binder, space that I could be using with newer product like sticker sheets, the 12 by 12 sticker sheets that I really love buying now and actually use for embellishments, because I could be making my own alphas. I don't know. I hate to be wasteful because these were not particularly cheap. Some of them I still enjoy using, like the one that looks like wood. That one's pretty cool. I also like one that looks like tape, like just pieces of masking tape. I really like using those. But the vast majority of them, I'm not quite attached to them. I think I have maybe 5 or 6 ideas of layouts that use up a lot of the alphas, particularly the ones that don't have any vowels left over. And I'm really itching to get started on that project because I think it's going to be actually kind of cool. I'm thinking it might be either the end of January or the beginning of February before I can get started on that. I'm almost done sorting my alphas, and because I don't want this video to get too long, what I'm going to do is once I finish with the alphas, I'm going to end the video and upload part 2 of it, which will be my theme stickers and the stickers that I keep in calendar order. That means that there will be 2 parts to this video. Look for part 2 if you want to see the stickers that I keep in my theme section and my calendar section.